Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Weenie and Walter. We are doing coloring around stamping with the Rerun Challenge stamp set of In Bloom Frenchy's Festive Florals with Angelica Suarez. This is a fun card using lots of stamps and coloring with our Copics. We're going to begin with the Rerun stamp set In Bloom Frenchy's Festive Florals, and like I said, this was designed by Angelica Suarez. We're going to use the coordinating dies, 3 pieces of cardstock. You got white, red, and a dark green, and a ton of ink. These are the Catherine Pooler's ink pads available on the Weenie and Walter shop. We're using Rockin' Red, icing on the cake, Lime Ricky, Eucalyptus, Green Tea, Grass Skirt, and Bellini. Along, we're going to be doing some heat embossing with white, so let's get started. To begin on this background, we are going to stamp a lot of the elements from the stamp set. We're using the pears, the acorns, some of the leaves, the pretty flower, and we are just gonna stamp these on the white piece of cardstock. You want to use a cardstock that is Copic friendly, or if you're going to be using colored pencils, something that works well for that. Try not to stamp the images over each other and leave some space, because that's what we're going to color in between. Not doing a ton of layering, I am adding some of the details to the leaves, and last but not least, using another of the pear in that Bellini just to give it a pop of color. Okay, once that's done, we are going to be using G19. I'm using a Copic marker that matches my cardstock, so I suggest you do the same, whether you're using Copic markers or color pencils. You're going to color the entire piece of background. This took me about 15 minutes. I'm going to place it on my matching cardstock. Then with the Joy, I'm going to cut that 5 times, glue it on top of each other to create a really thick die. And there you got it. Now for the bottom of the sentiment, we're using the holiday season. We are going to heat emboss in white and then trim that bottom to create a strip. Now to assemble, we're going to add a couple splatters of gold paint. You can use gold watercolor if you don't have any paint. We're going to attach to Joy with foam adhesive, and then we're going to place a little strip of foam on the back. And that does it. It's a really fun card. A little more technique needed and some time, but it's a great way to use your In Bloom Frenchy's Festive Florals. This is 1 of 4, so hop on over to the Weenie and Walter blog and enter your card or your project to win. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.